All right, hi out there. How are we doing tonight? We're ready to get this weekly seed done on a Wednesday night, a rare one to be free lately. Yo. Cool. Nice, productive night for you. Constantly, last couple nights you've had a lot to take home, huh? But it's nice. Thank you for hopping in and just kind of chilling while you're doing stuff. So we're gonna get this moving. So, oh really? You're gonna be that? I mean, I know end of year sometimes you get slammed. I mean, it's still a little early though, but I get those nights now and then, but luckily it's a little bit less. I've been trying to stay on top of my shit when I can, but sometimes you don't get choices. I know that. Ugh, come on. You're kidding me. That's unbelievable. Well, maybe we could find some lulls here to make you smile and laugh at my misfortunes. Let's give this a shot. So we're going to get the things moving here. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's start at Sanctuary and hope that we could do our... Yeah. We'll get some early money here. That's a good emote. Alright, so... Hera, Desert, Eastern was the crystal. That's their pendant. Let's just make sure that I didn't... Okay. Last thing we want to do is screw that up early. Like, my new friend who accidentally did that last week on his seed. So, I ended up finishing 3rd overall for last week's, that trolley one that took some people a little longer, so that was pretty cool. Because that one was like the one that was like really short on swords, and I don't even know if anyone actually found any. Beyond Master. I'd like you to please pick up the rupee when you walk over it. Okay. Alright, let's quickly check Uncle, and then we'll just save and quit back to the house and head towards the village. I've been liking this routing pretty good. Just picking up that extra 225 rupees right off the bat is pretty nice for early routing. Oh, that's a great tree pull. Garbage! Good. That's kind of was hoping at this point. When you get to Uncle and then he gives you a bomb pack just so you don't have to farm them. We can go right to the village without any issues. Well, we got that out of the way. Alright, we got to open up this chest yet. Vanilla lamp. That's kind of cool to have early. Maybe in my summary that I write up after this, I should be like, where was the lamp? And be like, JK. Okay. Don't need that. It does have 3 vanilla locations, so if you don't open up that one, then it's in the chest at Uncle. And if you skip that chest too, it's in Zelda's cell. Because they really want you to have it before you do the escape sequence, which makes sense. But that is the OG vanilla location. The alpha location, shall we say. And the shields, okay. Get on my way. Chicken Hut. Alright. Money. Never gonna say no to money in any of these seeds. That's for sure. Okay. The rare occasion where the bottle vendor isn't giving you complete crap. That's a vanilla bomb. Burn. Interesting. See? And that's why we do the stupid... oh, we can go back down to Sickhead. That's why we do the Houlihan early. So that already put Zora in logic once I get the money for it. I just want to get this stupid check out of the way before I forget about it. Mid, but I'm not going to be upset about money right now if I already have Zora's location in logic. Alright. A weapon other than Burna would be nice, because I don't really have a lot of magic, because maybe doing escape would be a good idea. A glove is good too, because now I can do the back. Ooh, wow. Alright. Not exactly what I was drawing up there, but I'm not upset about it either. Alright, let's peek at the Lost Woods and stuff. And then we'll probably just do Back of Escape immediately, because that's a really good play. Going up the mountain is also intriguing. Ooh, maybe I consider going up the mountain just to get the save and quit and see if there's something there, because it did give me lamp and glove right away. I might consider doing that, because it's not a complete waste of time just to get the save and quit and just take a quick glance up there. And then I can come back down and save and quit and do the Back of Escape. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's take the risk on that and see if that's worth. What the hell is that? Nothing like your 6-minute, 30-second red mail. Second bottle? Okay. I was a little bit worried for a second because I was just looking at... Oh, okay. So apparently there's just some kind of bug. My streaming software is just not showing me a time update in terms of how long it's been live, so I was worried that it wasn't there. Uh-oh. We have Quake at Lumberjack. Uh-oh. But just to be sure, you are still hearing me and seeing me, correct? I am live on your end? Okay. I don't know what the hell the problem is with that, but it's kind of annoying, so... Honestly, this software, every now and then, I open it, and it just decides, no, we're just not going to load shit. And then I have to close it and reopen it again, and then it's fine. But I'm clearly not going to do that midstream. So... Alright, so that is not significant, but let's just take a quick peek at Spec Rock and see if there is something here I have to worry about. Or maybe there's something inside. And like I said, if not, we're just going to save and quit. It's nice that the cabbages played well, too. A third bottle is on the rock. Oh. Well, I guess grabbing the money guarantees Zora, so I might as well do it and just save and quit from there. Just in case I don't get it. And even if I do, then I'll just have it for other things like potentially opening up pot or whatever. So, not an awful play. Okay. Alright, so after this, doing the southern route and then routing in the Zora checks are definitely, would definitely be good. Because there very easily could be something there. Get screwed, rat. Okay. Well, the front of escape has all items, and we're going to work backwards and get our other item over here because we can. Just enough magic to pull that off. Okay. So we have enough bombs to do mini moldworm. It's just not exactly the most comfortable one, but if they play nicely, we should be okay. We might get more here anyway. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see what's on the outside. We get... There's the more bombs I said we might get. So we'll grab them. Now we're good. That's amazingly funny how that worked out. Nice. Always good when you get the double over there. Little refund. Okay, hammer. Something that was finally worth, because that was coming up pretty empty. Alright, so we have Ice Cave. We're going to dive in and do the Zora checks. And then having a regular weapon front of escape might be pretty attractive if we're still looking for something to progress us at that point. Okay, I'll say this guy can just go away, please. Of course. All right. Let's see what we get in the water. So Hobo first, Waterfall Zora after. Save and quit, escape Eastern? Like, I don't really want to go into Eastern, but it's kind of one of those things where It's still Sphere 0. I probably should look. I mean, and if I don't get anything doing all this, I'm going to want to. Like, there's no doubt, but... Alright, what does Hobo have? Nothing important. Also interesting that I'm still sitting at 3 hearts. I mean, not really too worried about it with red mail already, but... Usually by now, you end up getting a handful of pieces. And, okay, just a piece of heart on the island, so we don't want that. Alright, what do we got in the waterfall? Do I have an empty bottle? I might have an empty bottle. Well, holy crap. Let's do that worse next time. Oh, there's our hearts. Okay, so just the one empty. Let's see what we got. Of course. Alright, we'll just ditch that. Way too much effort. Yeah, exactly. The ultimate lull. Give me another B, right? Wow. So either Zora has it, or there's just nothing here, and we need to check other things. Alright, what's the verdict? Woo! Big woof. Alright, let's go to escape. And then we'll look at Eastern after that. So, guaranteed 3 items in the front. So that's why I'm like, let's just do it really quick and see what we get. Because we could just save and quit out. We already did everything else. And then after this, we'll do Saha and Eastern. That's probably the next best move. And then I guess we just have Agina left over for checks at this point. Until we find whatever the hell we gotta find. I'm just still hoping that we don't have to go and get that Quake. Alright, back on Death Mountain, I guess we go. See, that's one of the nice things. At least I have the save and quit up there, right? So I could go to Hera. Hera's beatable. That might be the move we want to do. Alright. Let's beat up this Chungus and then we'll head up. Okay, so Hype Cave. Let's do it. And then we could do Hera, come back to do Spiral. And then we'll see what that leaves us with. I mean, if there's a Moon Pearl in Hera, like a vanilla Moon Pearl or something stupid, then we're good for Dark World. We can start doing stuff. We might even just find it here in Paradox. There's a really good chance of that, really, but... We shall see. There it is. I called that, I guess. Right there at the end. We're still gonna... I mean, here's a crystal, so we might as well just do it, because we can. Actually, the really interesting thing would be, what if we find mitts up here? Mirror. Okay. Mirror's nice. Alright, let's take a quick peek at this floating island then, because... Okay, so nothing important there. I'll tell you though, if early mitts do pop up, that would be pretty sweet, just because we'd be able to find out what opens TR pretty early. That was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I think it's better there than later in the dungeon, right? I was thinking that I had the sword and I could just hit the switch, and I can't. Okay. So, we already got an item. Cool. Let's climb. Okay. But it would be good to get some early knowledge on whether or not that quake is required. If the seed will give me those mitts early, but I probably won't see them right away. Ah, come on. Get out of here. That's right, that does nothing. Alright. Good. Alright, we got both items out of here. So all 4 bottles were accessible, like, super early, which is really stupid. But the items in here weren't exactly amazing. But this does give us the one of the red crystals. Come on. Wow, played nice. Key locked in the basement. Cool. Full magic is nice. I still don't think we have enough life to make the spike cave play. If we had half magic, we'd be able to do it. But I don't think that that's... I mean, I do have... Do I have a green potion? Oh, no. I guess I could consider it. I might want to consider it, to be honest. Because I just got that bottle with the green. Well, we'll see. Let's see what we get here. Because we have Dark World progression, so I don't know if I want to waste my time doing Spike Cave. Though I might just, if I get it out of the way now, then I don't have to worry about it. So, and it does give me a quick opportunity to look at the map and then just get that info. So why, you know what? Let's get screwed up. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. This could be an amazing play. It more than likely is going to be stupid. So let's be stupid. Okay. Oh, of course, Turtle Rock is the other 5-6. Mire is green. Swamp is the other one. Come on. Garbage. Alright, let's see if this pays off. This will be kind of fun if it does. Alright, so I want to make sure that I just take this down to 3, maybe. Okay, and then we're going to use this just so we have a little bit of room left over for when we need to use the bottle. Or I don't even need to use the bottle. Look at this. So we did have enough. Okay, so not worth, but at least we have it and we know. Oops. Okay. Let's do this. I want to go and check out Hype Cave. And since if we come across a bow, going to pod is a very attractive offer. And if I head that way, I can also mirror and check out Saha's closet on the way, because we haven't done that yet. Because the other thing we were looking for is a damn sword. It's also nice to see that only one of the dungeons that require a medallion is a crystal. Oh, there we go. That was a great play. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so I think that's going to confirm me going this way for a second. I'm going to look at the pyramid first, and then we'll go to pod. But anyway, I was saying, so Turtle Rock's the only crystal dungeon, so that gives us maybe a slightly smaller chance that we need that Quake Medallion. At least that's going to be the hope and prayer. Okay, nothing there. So let's go take a look at pod, because if we don't get bow locked out of there, we might be able to steal a couple items out of it early. Maybe we even find a bow in pod. That would be pretty hot. And then I could also decide to mirror and look at Eastern really quick, but I don't know if I want to do that because I have some other stuff that's open to me. Mainly Thieves Town. I don't really have a ton open to me, but that Thieves Town's beatable with what I have. Well, we weren't punished by skipping on that for a while. Alright. So let's hope we don't get key locked immediately here. Well, I said it. We're here. Let's just take a quick gander. So, bow locked out of pod. That's fine. Immediate big key in Eastern, which is interesting. Both Eastern and pod just gave you the big key immediately. And then, if this results in nothing, we save and quit. We go to the Village of Outcasts and look at Thieves Town, I guess. Okay, another heart container. Suddenly we're up to 9 hearts when I felt like we were getting none in the beginning. It's kind of funny. Funny games, funny game. But that was item 1. So maybe this will front load the item so I can get out of here quicker. Wouldn't be upset with that. There's 2, and so far they're trash, so let's see if the last one's right here in the big chest. Pretty please, pretty please. Yeah, missed him. It was not. So we'll check one more thing. I just thought of something really trolly that I could do right now. What if I just go back up to Death Mountain and check the Turtle Rock requirement, like, immediately? Oh, that's hot. Okay, that's really good. I'm so glad I came here now. I realized I also called the fire rod hot, and that's kind of funny. So that actually was really worth. We're going to do something really stupid, but that's because I like to do stupid things. But I could also check Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave while I'm up here. So, why not? And then we'll just know. And I know the mountain climb is kind of dumb to do over and over again. But the real reason why is because if this thing is Quake, then at least I have the information that I need to do Aga 1 before coming back up here to do Turtle Rock. And that alone will save me a little bit of time. Because then I could just kind of route that in when I have access. Okay. We're going to just confirm. I'm pretty sure this item was garbage. Oh, you... Okay, good. I got through them. Yeah, it was just a piece of heart, right? Yes. Okay. So that'll save us a second. Okay. Alright, what's the verdict? We have an Aga seed. Worth the trip. Now we know. So we need the boots, and we need access to Aga 1. So very, very, very worth taking the trip up here to know. At least in my eyes. Even more important would be if the boots are up here or something stupid, because... Or just even a sword. We haven't had any yet. Well... Now all we need is one sword, and that flute is also helpful. So now we just need one sword in the boots. There's our one sword. There's our boots! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, this was pretty good. We don't even need to do it right away. Like, we could just wait and do other shit first. But we have full access to Aga, and then we can get into Turtle Rock eventually. Like, we don't even have Samaria. So there's no rush to do this. But we have access to it, which is phenomenal. What am I doing? Let's check these boot spots real quick. I'm like blowing right by them. Let's follow the stupid lead. I can get into King's Tomb too right now. Man, that was such a great play. And I was thinking that that was going to be a big waste of time. Because honestly, I was kind of hoping to see Ether up there, because why would I want to do the Aga climb? But now that everything was up there, I kind of wonder how fast someone's going to go back up to do that check. Because, like, who wants to climb Death Mountain again? And it turns out that it's exactly the right move. That's so good. Okay, cool. So, we're going to clear out... We could clear out Skull Woods and Thieves Town right now. We're going to do that. And I'm going to activate this flute. That really is pretty cool. Yeah. The seed suddenly just exploded with good fortune. We should be able to just do Skullwoods quickly, I think, right? Yeah, we might just head right back for it. I have a green potion to use to beef up the fire rod a little bit, so we should be okay doing this. Let me get this back out, though. There we go. So we need at least one more sword. We need Samaria. We need Ice Rod. We might not need much else. I'm just not screwing with these guys. Okay. Okay. Let's open up this chest first, because if it's a key, that would be kind of helpful. I might still steal the one off the Gibdo anyway. Just to make it easier to do the front, because we're still going to have to look for both items. Oh. Well, big key, so no matter what, we need the key off the Gibdo. That's required. Let's slow play this just to get the magic up here. There we go. Kill you. Okay. I saw the full jar. Should have enough time still. No, we didn't. Okay, hold on. This will be alright. There we go. I was hoping to be able to beat that timing. Ah. Okay, mini moldworm. Back off. There you go. You deserve to die. Alright, and we have, honestly, we have the hammer. I might not even do the fire rod more than just what I have for magic, so... Okay, that's not helpful. Let's see if he comes down, because it's being annoying. There we go. There we go. That was really efficient. Okay, that was item 1. All right. Good deal. We're still looking for a second item in here, so let's just make sure that that's nothing important. Alright, let's see if it's right here in this first chest. We could just piece out. This might be a key, though, because... locked doors and shit. Yeah. Alright, and then I guess... I got a couple bombs, so let's... do this. Okay, not the big chest. And it might be this one. Nope. It's pinball room. The rare pinball room item. Just get away. Well, it was a unique item, just not anything super great. Let's just go ahead and check Bumper and Graveyard Ledge since we're over here, and then we'll go right back into Village of Outcasts and check that. Okay? And the other nice thing about doing Bumper Ledge right now is that we'll get a bomb refill because we're pretty low. Okay. All right. To the village. So, the other thing that's got to be on my radar right now just to think about is the dreaded Ice Palace. Though, I really, really, really would like to see a sword upgrade or half magic or something before I have to attempt that. Or just give me Bombos. Like, I'll take that too. Samaria, of course, would be very nice just to short that dungeon up. Well, there's our sword upgrade. So that's one thing on the wish list. That's required, so... But definitely wouldn't mind a couple other things just to make that a bit more comfortable. And we have plenty of things we could do before we go there. But we can kind of route all this in. And we're still missing a bow, so we can't even do anything in pod. The other thing, though, we can do is we have access to desert. And desert's fully clearable. So we do need to consider going there soon. Oh, that just made my day. What did I say? I wanted sword or half magic. Get both of them in the village of outcasts. It's the seed's delivering. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Okay, there's item 1. I don't really know which one's faster. I feel like it's this way without doing the screen scroll, but I don't know. Just kind of how I've been doing it. That's the second item. So big key is here. Ah. You sniped me. Oh, I think that was going to be good if he didn't... Oh, well. Okay. Nothing like missing the hook. Okay. Get out of my way. It's honestly so nice having red mail in there, so I just don't really have to worry about the damage from these stupid enemies. Otherwise, they hit like a damn truck. Alright, so no matter what, we're going to have to open up the big chest, because it might have an item in it. There's still 2 more to go. We could find out our sun prize, because we'll kill this guy with the buck and figure it out. Single rupee. Awesome. That is garbage. Thanks, game. Okay. Alright, so this dungeon really didn't have anything super great in it, did it? The bigger deal is what we got on the outside. Okay. So, we're still incentivized to check a bunch of different item spots just because we really need a bow. Ice Palace is a little bit more manageable with what we have, though I'll probably pick up a potion or two just in case before I go in there. But I'm probably going to do Desert first. But we might as well do like the Smith Chain and stuff really quick. Because we can get these checks out of the way. And then I'll probably go into Desert after that. Because we can check the Mire area checks just to know what's there. Do not need. Just missed it. Hello? There we go. That was stupid. Let's grab him. Okay, what do we got, Smiths? Lol. Alright. So ultimately, not much, but the powder is helpful, so I'm alright with it. Hold on a second. Let's do it this way, because I don't need to stay in the Dark World for what I'm going to do. Even though I know I have access to Swamp. We have Crystal Dungeons first, so we're not going to do it. So after I check this, I'm just going to mirror and turn in the chest. Okay. Or I meant flute. I think I said mirror. But y'all know what I meant. And then we'll check out the Mire area and go into Desert. I hate it. Whoops. Did we now what? Hate the fact that Meyer opens with ether? Yes. Or are you talking about something else? I don't know when I might have missed that. Oh. Yeah, probably not. Me misspeaking. It happens all the time. Yeah. I know what you meant now. I did have the mirror in order to go to K45, but it was the aftermath that I was like just not saying correctly. 13 hearts. All right, let's do desert. And let's hope that we get something good out of here. Because my next step is ice. It's doable with what I have. I just don't necessarily want to do it with what I have. But it can be done. And I'll get some more potions just to make it easier. Just in case. I also have no idea what's on the desert ledge, so we should probably look at that too. Okay. Not required. Get out of here. Alright. Let's route this floor pretty nicely. Okay. Why do I don't know why I thought I had the hook shot selected when I clearly didn't. Luckily, it's not that bad of a run back, but that's twice now that I've done that. I'm not paying attention to what I kept on my Y. Pretty stupid. Especially when the seed's going well. I don't want to keep on making those types of mistakes. It's really annoying. Alright, so Lambo's got one item and one of them is going to be up here. Alright, glad to know this has resulted in almost nothing so far. You know, you could at least give me a bow. I bet the bow's just sitting in ice or something stupid, which... That's fine. We're going there next. Then we gotta make a bad decision. If Ice Palace doesn't have the bow, we have to guess where to go next. And the same problem is, we're also missing the Ice Rod, which, as we know, is a complete shitfest. But, at least the only good news with this is we're also still missing Samaria. So we know it can't be in Turtle Rock the longer that Samaria stays hidden. So we have an interesting combination of where the hell is it? And we'll see how it plays out. I also just have to do Aga at some point so I can get that Quake. So if we get to a point where I'm like, what do I do next? We could just route that in. That was all bad. Can we not? That was not great either. Got some splash damage, I think. Alright. Not the best Lamo fight. And it's not a good item. Okay. So where is the hot garbage going to be? Because after ice, we just have to pick which one's worse. I mean, swamp's probably where I'm going to go after Ice Palace because of the item density. Let's not kid ourselves. But it still is a shitty play. Okay. So we'll just buy a blue here and I think we'll be fine. Yeah, because I'm not going to hesitate to pop that green potion to make sure we can kill Cold Stare. Not an issue at all. Get out of my face. Okay. Small key is actually really good there for having to do the bomb jump route because that should let me clear out the items a little faster in here. So that is a nice item layout, honestly. Okay. I don't know why all of a sudden we're not hitting that at all, but that was a good recovery. Like, what the hell did I do wrong on that setup this time? Went way too far there. Alright. Nope. Incorrect. Still incorrect. I don't think that's right. It was immediately right. Alright, a little rough on the bomb jump, but we're through it, so that's good. Okay. So we still don't have any of the items out of here, right? So I think we just got the small key and the big key. That's one. That was trash. Thanks, game. I also have a trolley catfish play at some point, don't I? Okay. Wow. Ugh. Not that I necessarily wanted to see that item right away, because it does open up some pretty shit stuff in terms of, like, Total Rock and not knowing where the ice rod is. But it's required, so it's good to have. Don't do this to me. Okay. Alright. Wasn't the item anyway, it's on the boss. But Turtle Rock is in logic minus the minus Trinox. We're not fucking around. Shovel. So the debate now is, do we, and I might as well do Aga now, because then I can make the decision. Do we take a chance on Turtle Rock? Because Turtle Rock or Mimic Cave or something like that could easily have a bow. So this seed could do the troll of get a bow out of Turtle Rock, go to Pod, find your ice rod in Pod, and force you to do a double dip. Right? I guess that's a possibility. It would be really, really, really rude. But there's nothing stopping it from doing that. It could also have both of these items in a pendant swamp. Either way, I need to get this stupid medallion, so we might as well just get it out of the way now while we're, you know, and then I'll commit to something. It's also possible that if Ice Rod is in Turtle Rock and it's obtainable, and you can beat it, then it opens up the 5-6 and Pyramid Fairy for something. I think I might also, after I kill Aga, quickly go to Catfish. What am I doing this for? Because then at least I could check the Catfish play. Because I didn't do that earlier. Just so that, you know, God forbid that's a bow. We could just go into Pod. Okay. These guys are just sitting there poking me the whole time. Back off. Holy crap. What is with this room today? Assholes. We're just gonna make this easier. There's really no reason why I shouldn't just be blasting him. Oh, for God's sakes. Just all of you die. There we go. Damn keys! Get out of my way. The true boss. Alright. I went the wrong way. The forever little twill here. Like it's just stuck. There we go. Of course. Come on, one more. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. Alright. Not bad. Just a 2. Alright. So we are going to catfish, and then we're going to just mirror and check our, well, not check, grab Quake. And then I guess the risk is going to be jumping up and looking at Turtle Rock. But I'm going to probably take the risk on the Crystal Dungeon and hope to get the bow and ice rod there, or at least one of them. Then I would do that rather than dipping into a pendant dungeon that might have nothing. And we already have all 3 items out of Eastern, so we don't have to go there. But it's that swamp dip. And now that we have technically 3 items out of Mire, but we don't really want to do that either. Come on. Hate these enemies. This whole screen is pissing me off. Oh my... Okay, I got around him. That was a frustration bonk. I'm like, just get me out of here. Oh my god. Stop it! Just get away. Screw that. He's flying away. Ain't gonna get that fairy. Goodbye. Okay. Alright. The seed also gave us, like, all the shields early. So, let's see if this is the right play or not. I don't know why I was about to, like, read the hint tile. It's not going to tell me anything. Okay, immediate big key. Okay. Alright, so there's a potential... It could be another key, but more than likely it's an item at Chain Chomps up here. Let's find out. Ugh. Heart container. Alright, certainly nothing amazing. So, there could be an item in the lava chest, so we're going to need to look at it. I mean, not that I would be skipping anything in this dungeon at this point anyway, because we're looking for 2 items still. At minimum. Garbage! Alright, so we're going to get at least 1 key out of the next 2 checks, but we're going to end up doing Mimic Cave here in a second. It's annoying. Well, the refill is nice, but that is not helping the situation yet. Gross. That's what it's going to toss me for items? Man. Alright, come on. Alright, well, we got 4 chests left to hope to find either the ice rod or the bow. And I freaking... Why am I not able to do this room correctly lately? Oh, God. I'm just so annoyed by the fact that every now and then... Like, I don't know if I'm just not hitting the direction or if it's not registering. Part of me is thinking about looking for a new controller, quite honestly, because this one is probably pretty beat up at this point. I don't even know why I stopped for that. I didn't need to. Habit. Alright, here we go. Was this a giant waste of time? Last chest is going to determine it. And it's going to be a minute till we open it. Yep, it sure was. Unfortunate. We completely fell for the trick. That is a bummer. Whoop. Alright. Well, swamp is the most dense play I have, so I guess we're going to go here. Alright, let's see what we got. Watch there just be something right here, too. Like, if there's a bow here, I'm just leaving. Ice Rod's not enough to entice me to leave at this point, because there's only one more check in TR. But a bow would entice me to leave. Because I have all of pod still. Depends on how late I find it at this point. If it's like in the next check or two, I'm probably just gonna peace out. If it's like towards the back of the dungeon, then I might just finish it just in case. If it's not in here at all, we're gonna go to Mire. That's already 2 items. Whoops. Get out of here. Why does he have to do that right on top of the crystal switch? Whoop. Come on. Dash the correct way, please. That's 3 items already. Oh my god. Well, we found it. What an awful place for that. Okay, we still don't have the big key, right? We have none of the dungeon items. Because we already got 4 items in the first 4 checks. Nice, saved it. No, I didn't. Ah, I thought I saved it. Oh, God, just select the item. Okay. That's 5 items. If we're lucky, we actually get them all and don't have to worry about the big chest at all. But I'm starting to get a little bit worried about something stupid, so I might kill... Actually, no. I'm not worried about something stupid. Not anymore. Bow can't be locked behind Ped because of Eastern. The Ice Rod could have been, but it wasn't. So we're going to just hope to avoid the big key here, because unfortunately we'll probably have to come back in just in case. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Okay. It's a big key and 1 more item. That's what's left. Oh, that was good. I actually sort of got that. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's the last item. Okay, so we'll grab this. I guess we go to Meyer. Gotta love it when we have to dip all 3 pendant dungeons. Ugh. Okay. So we're in bow go mode. I hate it. This seed started out so good. And then these last two item locations went to complete shit. All right. The only good thing is, like, once I get the bow, I'm not gonna need to clear out pot. Like, we just gotta grab a key and go. So we just do bow side, get a key that side, and just go. Well, there it is. Behind the cutscene chest. Ridiculous. So every pendant dungeon had a required item in nasty spots. All deep. Banned. Timed out. Yeah. It was bow mode. Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, at least the good news is... come on. Just get out of my way. We're not going to need to see much of Pod. And Turtle Rock is fully cleared out. We just got to run back down. So, while it sucks, it's not going to take an extremely long time. It's just... It's unfortunate that this one time... Oh, that would have been nice a long time ago, game. That it's unfortunate this one time doing the Turtle Rock dip early didn't pay off, and you had the deep dive dependent dungeons. I am sure that other people are going to get their ass bit on that because no one wants to do the pendant dive. Because first off, Ice Rod being left side swamp, brutal. And the bow being past the cutscene in Mire, brutal. The Fire Rod being the last item in Eastern, which was at Anti-Fairy Chest. Like, that's not necessarily brutal, but it was deep compared to, you know, where I guess it could have been. So I would say, like, all three of those items were fairly deep in those respective dungeons. And that makes the sea just a little bit more challenging. Longer, for sure. And, of course, not doing pod, there's probably a tempered sword in here. Or maybe even silvers were buried. You know, bow-locked bow, the old tradition. And so, I'm probably losing some offensive firepower. Which, whatever. It's nice to have, but certainly not required at this point. Not doing it. I mean, I was thinking about getting another potion just in case, so maybe I should just turn it in and say screw it. Watch it be like an actual helpful item. You know what? Maybe I will. Let's go the troll. What the hell? What the hell? We can fill up a bottle real quick. And then we'll head up and finish Totorock and finish this game. Sword? Nah. Why would it be? The one thing I don't remember, because I wasn't counting items in TR because it didn't really matter. I don't know if Trinex has an item on it or if it's the map or compass. It would be kind of interesting if it had an item left on it. Because then, like, that could have been, like, a potential bow location I was looking. Because I thought about that. I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm going to come back up just to kill Trinex if I can't stay up here. But it was an interesting thought. I just don't remember what he has. So we'll take a look at that. I mean, we'll find out in a minute anyway, because we're going to have to kill it, but it's an item. So we'll eventually figure out what that is. This is also dangerous because I'm going to go straight down, so I need to be extra careful with the hammer Trinex kill. I mean, red mail, I hopefully will be okay. And half magic and all that kind of stuff, it's like, I have potions. I just can't be conservative. If I need to pop one, just pop one. But then everything might just go perfect. So that would be the better hope. I don't think it matters right now. There, look, we did it right this time. God forbid. I might just fairy powder the anti-fairy just to get the health back. So we don't have to screw with this. Alright. Well, time for a good old-fashioned menu boss. Stop dodging. Okay. Not a beautiful ice head fight, but whatever, we're in good shape. Seriously! Like an expert juker. It was pretty ridiculous. I got a double spin on him there. That was kind of nice. Okay. Good fight. Good enough. That's really it. Okay. Super glad we didn't get sucked into coming back up here after getting that ice rod. I would have been very sad. So we're going to enter GT 145-ish. Which I would have preferred a little sooner, but man, those last few item locations were awful. So it is what it is. Ah. Alright. Let's see how nice or naughty this thing plays out. Obviously, the biggest thing it would be so nice if it just gave me a tempered sword early on, so we knew that we could just have a slightly easier time at Ganon. Not exactly in the mood for another Master Sword Silverless Seed after how this thing started, but it is what it is. Cool. Alright, it gave me tempered. That's nice. Now you can give me silvers. I'm not really trying to be greedy or demanding, but after what you put me through, the least you could do is to give me some decent stuff. That is called I don't feel like dealing with those clowns. Holy shit. Well, no wonder why we weren't finding swords. You know what? We're going to do something a little bit different today. Let's go right to Ice Armos. Well, obviously I'm not fully kitted out if I don't have the silvers then, huh? See? You sit on a throne of lies. Ouch. Hey, I'm all about making things a little bit faster and nicer for myself. This has nothing to do with skill. But you knew that. That's funny. I'm just saying I'm not going to complain if I find them. They're probably just the second item in Mire or something stupid, so I'm not going to see them. Or they're on Ped. That would be really, really horrible. Wasting too many arrows on this fight, though. Oh, come on. I'm so mad about that. Such a good one. Alright, we got some arrows back. Well, let's check and see if it's randomized room, and if it's not, then oh boy, wouldn't it just be so fitting if it puts it in tile room for me. Gross. Well, now we know where that is. They very well could be. I mean, they could also technically, I guess, with that find, be on Ether or Bamos tablets as well, which there's sure as hell no way I'm going to go back and look at those. Man, this is going to be sad if this is on in tile room, just because of all the crap it makes you go through. But then everyone's going to last location these suckers, because the big key. But hopefully it's just in here. Alright. Alright, let's go. So, it would have been good just to go back and do random room right away, but took a risk, thought I'd go to Ice Armos. Didn't quite pay off. It's alright. We'll be happy getting a sub 2 after all the bullshit this seed provided. Ah. Damn spike. Okay. And I will probably check the chest upstairs, because anything that would speed up the end of this would be helpful at this point. because this seed's just been kind of annoying at the end, so might as well, because we're going to have to walk right by him. Though I will tell you, if I only have one key going upstairs, one of them is probably a small key. So there's probably only 3 items upstairs. I'll take those. Get over here. But still, getting the butter find is pretty nice. Considering this was going to be looking like a Master Sword Silverless. You know what? I'll take the arrow refill, why not? Barb lore. That one didn't show up for me. Are you just making shit up? Come on. Die. Thank you. I see. Okay. I like the one with... Isn't it Barb Lost, where you had Link looking at a map? Cool. Just what I wanted. Cool, you just came right to me. Yeah, that's the one. I like that one. Between that and Barb Gabnon, those are pretty hot for me. Those are nice. I like those. Laws. Oop. Almost went too soon there and like walked right off the edge. That would have been bad. Of Zelda 2? I figured it was probably right up his alley just because it's a challenging game. Did he just do vanilla, or did he ever do a randomizer of that? Because that would be interesting. Oh yeah, it's game's freaking hard, man. Yeah. I didn't think he probably did, because if you haven't played it vanilla before, that's probably not something you want to just jump into that early. Because, like, I've played the randomizer of Z2, but I'm not really that great at Z2, so when I tell you I do baby settings, it's on baby settings. Like, give me all the extra experience points that you can. Yeah, that's true. I know, he is a huge fan of Skyward Sword. I have my criticisms of it too, but I still enjoy some aspects of that game. Though if I'm gonna pick a more recent 3D style game, not the open world like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but like the predecessors, I still prefer Twilight Princess. They just went way overkill on some of the motion control stuff for it. They found a better balance of it with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That works. Alright, let's have a solid Ganon fight. We can do a nice little sub 2 here. Which I'll take on the seed, considering I did that to a rock dip. solid 5-minute difference if I don't do that. But it's a crystal dungeon. I can't be the only one who makes that decision. I'm sure others were going to do the exact same thing. Much rather try the crystal dungeon and hope to get lucky that way than going into that pendant swamp, of course, which was completely required. Did I get 2 hits on him? Like, right away? I think I did. And then I somehow dodged right there. That was pretty wild. Enough! You heard me. Alright, where were they? Dark World. What did I not do in the Dark World? Oh, no, that's not it. I knew I went in too early. Well, probably ripped the 2-hour dream. Oh well. Let's do it again. Oh, I bet you they're in Pyramid Fairy. That's the only thing I probably didn't do. So that's actually really awful because... then they really, really, really wanted you to get that, Meyer Bose, your in logic one. Alright. So, real time is over 2. In-game time should be under 2. So, I guess that's okay. Okay. Yeah. But like I said, in-game time will be under, and that's what counts. So... Ugh. So not the best. Couple mistakes there. Mainly just the Ganon one was bad. That was more in my control. The Turtle Rock dip, I'm still going to defend that. I think that's the right move. It just didn't end up being correct. But I would probably make that call like every time. So yeah, even like one of the top guys got it in 150. So I'm not going to be that far behind him. I think a lot of people are going to go over 2 hours on this one. Yeah, and even he dipped Turtle Rock early. Didn't get anything. Yeah, I like the. It was just a choice of Meyer swap. Guess what? You got to do both. God. Yeah. Yep. And the definitely had Silvers and Pyramid Fairy. Someone else did it in 222. Another one did in 224. The times are going to be. Time is going to be like big for a lot of people on this one. So I think a sub 2 is very good. I think that's going to be what it shows. Yeah, you're right. With all those twists in it. Just like I said, a deep item. Fire Rod at the end of Fairy Chest. Ice Palace on left side Swamp. And Bow behind Cutscene and Mire. And, like, yeah, you could have gotten a different bow, but in order to do that, you would have had to get the Ice Rod first anyway. So you still had to get that done. And then you had to beat Turtle Rock and then come all the way back down to Pyramid Fairy. More than likely, that bow will just never be found by most people unless they are still looking for Ice Rod and look there later on. No, they can't, because they would need to kill Turtle Rock first. I don't know what they would be looking for at that point. So, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to get that bow unless they're just are going to full clear the whole thing. So, whatever. It is what it is. So, yikes. That was crazy. So I am busy the next couple nights, maybe even the next several nights. So I don't know if I'll be back on streaming until sometime next week. But since I'm got some time off next week, I might even be doing some during the day stuff just because I can. So we'll see how that plays out. So we'll see. I might do a little bit more next week just because. Yeah, that's good. I'm working a game tomorrow, so I will not be around, but you can update me on how that goes. That'll be fun. Yeah. I figured that you're probably working on next week. Yeah, next week's a break for us. But I'm hanging around because I have stuff going on several of the evenings. So I'm just going to be around, but I won't have to work, so it'll be nice. I could sleep a little bit and just kind of chill during the day. And then I'll have some things going on at night. So it'll work out pretty good. But yeah, so I might do some more daytime streams just because I'll have the time to do it, just for fun. But we should still be planning on Gloomhaven next week, Thursday, for all 4 of us. So that should still happen. That night I'm leaving that open so we could still get our Gloomhaven thing going. So that'll be the plan. So we'll definitely be planning on that. Other than that, like I have something going on between hockey games and basketball, like playoff sectional stuff that's going to be popping up. I'm going to be keeping myself a little bit busy. So it'll work out. But I'll tell you what we're going to do here is we're going to slightly fast forward our credits because we can do that. And let's get to the main stuff here so we can see what's going on. And we can figure out how trolly it really was. So I'm thinking, what, 158-ish, maybe? Maybe I shave a minute off the real time. Alright, here's our important stuff. Yeah, look how funny, like, sword, boots, and flute, all within, like, a minute of each other. It was stupid. And then most of our seed was on Master Sword. 2 swords in GT is stupid. Though the interesting thing, if someone went full left, alright, so if someone went full left, they would have only gotten tempered. But because I did the DM route, I ended up with both. So lots of checks. Oh, just over 159. Alright. Well, there we go. So that is the end of this one. And I'm sure that time's not going to be too bad comparatively, but we'll see how it plays out. So thanks for hanging out. I'm going to wrap this thing up, and that'll pretty much do it for me tonight. So thanks for joining. Have fun with Gloomhaven tomorrow, and I am sure we will be chatting in a bit. All right. Yeah, thanks. See ya. Have a good night.